What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Big Red Dot. I am Unrested with the questions you requested. Big Red Dot is the show that brings you the best of the bestest from the east to the westest. Let's get into our first story with Casey Neistat, huge YouTuber, supporting Hillary Clinton and using his video to do so and say so. He's also asking other large channels out there that they should definitely use their channels to support her as well, which is, I mean, it's kind of odd. Let's be honest here. Some of the biggest channels on YouTube are toy unboxing and kids playing with toys. Why they would suddenly turn their channel into a political statement is beyond me. I don't know why you would do that, why you would ask them to do that, or why you would even think they would support that. Why you would ask any channel that's outside of the political realm to suddenly become political is a very odd and strange request. Moving on from there, there is a video that was made 7 years ago, back in 2009, called Hello Walter. It is a video I am very familiar with because it is in the horror section of YouTube's different genres. I'm very big into horror. If you didn't already know that, now you do. And this video is obviously a mock video in which a guy pretends to have kidnapped a girl. Unfortunately, what had happened was this girl's name that they make up in the video matches the name of a girl who actually was missing. People started to put the two stories together, but the creator of this series actually didn't even know that that was the name of a real person who was missing. They were contacted by the police. There was a whole big mess. They came out and apologized to the family for creating this video over 7 years ago, which didn't actually make any headway or get noticed till now. It has obviously been debunked by multiple channels to be fake, and they themselves feel very sorry for having disturbed the family and apologized for their loss. In our J News section, we are dealing with a comment made about overwork and death thereof. I'm going to go ahead and read the title exactly to make sure I get this right. My source is Japan Today, if you want to check it out. Great website. University apologizes for professor's remark on overwork deaths. This is kind of horrible, but pretty much what happened at Musashino University. A professor there made an online comment that he can't believe people would actually die from working 100 hours in 1 week. Well, I myself work 60 hours in 1 week, sometimes up to 80. And I can definitely see why people die from working that much. There's times I come home so exhausted I can barely keep my eyes open. Anyone who had to work more than 80 hours, my heart just goes out to them. I can't imagine how you do that. The thing is, even though he's apologized and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I was an idiot online," this comes during a time when just recently a 24-year-old female Dentsu Incorporated employee committed suicide after being overworked in her job. Now, some people might say, well, she committed suicide. That's her own fault. She didn't actually get overworked. Guys, your brain goes haywire when you don't get enough sleep. When you're worked 100 hours a week, you don't get enough sleep. You literally become like insane. You can't keep your mind straight. You make bad decisions, some of those being sometimes suicide. Victim blaming does not help that situation at all. If you've never been in it, I don't know how you could think that you could walk a mile in that person's shoes and just make a subjective comment that, oh, they should be able to handle that. Why would they commit suicide over that? Especially this guy here. What the hell? Apparently he was an ex-businessman who worked a lot of hours. I don't know if he did the exact same job as this woman who committed suicide, but he by no means has any right to say that people being weak for dying for working over 100 hours a week is a good thing. Like, that's ridiculous. I wish this university would actually fire this guy and get rid of him, but all they did was just post a statement to the press, and that's the only slap on the wrist he'll get. Alright guys, let's end it here today. I hope you've enjoyed this series and how it's been going so far. I'm slowly improving it little by little by adding small touches. For example, today I added padding that's supposed to help the sound. I'm not really going to know if it does until after I've edited everything and put it together. I've been having a really hollow sound with my mic setup, and I've put all this kind of sound barrier stuff around me to try and fix it, and I hope it does. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this whole situation with Casey Neistat telling people they need to use their channels to vote for Hillary Clinton. Whether you're for or against her, I myself am completely staying out of that political realm. On top of it, let me know what you guys think about overwork in Japan. How bad of a plague is it on this country? Until next time, I'm Unrested with the questions you requested. This is Big Red Dot.
Godsmack is how the wind feels on the face of Mike Winfield on his way home from the bar where he works nights, the worst nights. Don't nobody tip right, and between the marriage offers and the fist fights.